Hello? You couldn't do this before. It didn't let me do spaces on my private Twitter. Now it does. How fancy. Hello. Let me see if this is working. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi, hi. Is it working? Checking my mentions. It's working. There you go. Perfect. Cool. Um, I am just organizing my closet and cleaning, and I thought I would do a space, because why not? Good way to pass the time. It didn't let me do it on my. I always tried to do it on my alt, on my private, but it's never let me. But now it did. So I guess they updated it. I don't know when, but at some point. There's been a lot of changes on Twitter anyway, so makes sense. Um, how are all of you? What is up? You guys see George's TikTok? If not, you should look at it. It's funny. Um, we were just like messing around. Well, backstory to it, we were just messing around. Like I don't know, we were just chilling, and he just kept recording like random, like he kept saying I want to make a TikTok, and kept recording like little random things. Like he was just doing random stuff, and then like I was coming out of my office, and he was recording that, like recording patches, and was like she's being annoying or whatever, and I was gonna like slide in, like jump into the frame and like slide in, like all cool, like, and I just tripped and I fell, and um anyway, I didn't like I completely I like gave I have a massive bruise on my arm from it now, because I totally redirected, so I didn't hit her, and so I didn't hit her at all. She didn't Patches didn't get hit if you look at the video. But anyway, I felt bad. I gave her food. But anyway, um you're at school. Congrats. It's 5 a.m. for me. Um anyway, I thought you planned it. No, it was not planned. It was not planned. Um, yeah. So that's what I'm up to. Just cleaning and organizing my closet. Um, what else have I been? I met a really there was I was in what was it? It was like CVS or Walgreens or something. I think it was yesterday. I don't. My sense of time is terrible. It was either yesterday or the day before. But I was in like a CVS or a Walgreens or something, and I got approached by a Puerto Rican mother, and I was obviously, we live in Orlando, so I was near Disney, and she was wearing, like, they were all wearing, like, she was with uh, like her family, and she came up and she said, my son, like, she didn't speak English, like she didn't speak English well, but she's like, my son is a fan, and I was like, oh my god, and then I took a picture with him, and I was like, I wasn't sure how much English they spoke, so we were like trying to communicate with each other, but I have the gist. They were on vacation in going to Disney, and I thought it was cool. Like, they didn't even speak English, and um, they came up and we had a small, very limited conversation, but it was nice, um, and that was cool. Um, it's funny how many people that I meet. I feel like most people don't realize that. Well, it's interesting. Like, most people know that we live in Orlando, but most people don't know that we live in Orlando, because almost everyone that's come up to me in person in Florida, um, is like surprised and or like asked like, "Oh, what, you going to Disney? You're visiting? You whatever." I'm like, "No, we live we live here." Um, so that's kind of funny because I would think, I guess I think that more people know that we live in Florida than actually do. Um, because yeah, because even like the girl that was in line in front of me in the CVS whenever that happened, was like, "I thought you looked familiar," blah blah, and then was like, and then ended up asking a question about, um, like, "Oh, you're visiting?" I'm like, "No, live here." Um, don't want these. There was also though I went to Disney Springs, which is essentially, for those of you who don't know, it's a bunch of like restaurants and shopping stores and whatever that's in like a free Disney, sort of. Um, it, sort of. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, but I was there the other day, and uh, there's two different things happened. Two different. They're both a good example of what not to do, and then a good example of what to do. So first one was I was in like the Lego store, and I'm pretty. I mean, this is what happened. Is essentially, um, the it was like the workers there, I think, recognized me. They didn't say anything. Cool. They were cool as far as I know. But then there was like these girls, and I'm like I'm extending 99.9999% certain that they like recognize that. Oh, it's Dream. But I like at first when I saw them, I wasn't sure, and I was like, oh god, I didn't really want to be recognized, so I was like, I like walked away and was kind of like behind a pillar and stuff. But I was like, I'm like fairly certain they did. And they were just the faces they were making and stuff. And then as I can kind of hear them off in the distance, like as I walk away, like talking. And I'm pretty sure they said Dream. And then as I walk outside, I like walk away. And I was with like family and friends and stuff. So I whenever I'm with like family or friends, I'll just walk away or whatever. But and then like they come out of the Lego store, and I'm like by myself away by the pier or something, and they come and they act like they're taking a selfie with each other, and I'm like in the background. I'm like, okay, you're trying to take a picture of me, clearly. But then I don't want to be rude, so I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to like run out of their shot or something. But yeah, that happened. But there was also I met two lovely fans outside of dinner. I was like coming out of dinner, and I was with like people from my management and stuff, and there were some fans who saw us when we were going in, I guess, and then like waited and people like to say that's kind of weird, but it's not. That's not. I don't think that's weird. I'd rather like people wait than like bother me while I'm eating, if that makes sense. Um, uh, but yeah, they were lovely. They were really nice. We chatted for a bit. They were just visiting. They said their friend was like when because they're from Canada and they drove down, I guess, and they said that they're like, oh, our friend was on the phone with us before we were going, and they're like, oh my god, what if you saw Dream? Because I guess they knew that we lived in Orlando. And they're like, oh, there's no way we'll see Dream. And then it's just like I just happen to be, I haven't been to Disney Springs in like a million years. Just happen to be there and see them. So that's really cool. And we took pictures on like they had like I think a Polaroid camera or something, or a digital, or not a digital camera, but that was cool. They were awesome. I'm trying to remember their names. I think one of them was Hannah, and the other one was had a more unique name that I'm not going to remember. Anyway, shout out to you. You hear this or see this or something. Yeah, meeting fans is awesome. I feel like I get to meet a lot. Um, which is, I think the face reveal had such like a widespread like reach that I get to meet some people and talk to people, and I'm a social creature, so it's nice talking to people. It's very cool. I don't know why I just went on that rant, but what are you reading messages from us? I'm not really reading anything. That was the first one I just read. I just went to mentions, but Yeah. Tell us who locked the fridge. That was George. George locked the fridge. George had George bought soup or something, and it was like broccoli cheddar soup, and it was sitting in there for like I don't even know how long, a long time, and so I had some of it, and then George came back or George when George was he gone? I think he was gone, and then George came back and was like, "Did you eat my soup?" I was like, I mean, I had it's like broccoli cheddar from it was like from Walmart or something. I was like, I can get more, and he was like, I come back later, and the fridge is padlocked with a bike lock. I'm like, all right, George, you don't you don't need to. That's a little exaggerative. It's like, okay, no one wants people eating their food, but it wasn't like it was like leftovers or like, oh, I bought this thing. It was like people, we share. I don't know. He's eaten plenty of things that I've put in the fridge, but I just thought it was very funny. That was a TikTok. Fuck TikTok. I hate TikTok. TikTok sucks. Genuinely, there needs to be like a staffer that connects with me or something. Like it happens to almost everyone I know. It's so like demoralizing. It's so annoying. I've made since I face revealed, I've probably made like 8 TikToks, and 4 of them have been taken down. Or get like taken down or get like a community guidelines strike or something. And it's like, what am I doing? I'm not even like half the shit I see on my For You page is like 10 times worse than anything I've posted. I post like a joke thing stealing the Florida sign, it gets removed. The other one the other day, I don't even know why the last 2 I posted got removed, but yeah, there's more than one fridge. He didn't padlock like the main fridge. It was the other fridge, so it was it wasn't the main fridge. He wouldn't get away with that. But it is kind of funny. It was taken down because it was awful. I hope that helps. No, it wasn't awful. That was it was the same the cat one as well. It's annoying. Whatever. They suck. Um. um. What's to talk about? What are some conversation topics? Um. Dream lore finale for Dream SMP. That's pretty good. It's a good topic. What about it? Let's talk about it. I think it turned out great. I was really happy with it. Obviously, if we had more time and everything, we could do more. But I'm happy with what we did, with what we were given, and I'm happy with how everything went. It went great. I quite enjoyed playing the character, and I like role playing and stuff is fun. Obviously, I had a good time. It was great. Kind of the daily streaming with Tommy. It took me back to back in the day. Tommy and Tubbo and everything. I think it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I think revealing a lot of the stuff that, in terms of intentions, it was all stuff that has kind of already been out there, but not like kind of concise, and also not like to Tommy and see Tommy and see Tubbo. But it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Um, Questions, I guess you guys can ask questions if you want. I am sorting my laundry right now, so I have this shirt, the Halloween shirt that I wore that says I don't need a Halloween costume. My face reveal is scary enough. I found that in my laundry. What do I do with it? Should I like sign it and give it away or something? I don't know what I should do with it because I'm never gonna wear. I'm never gonna wear it again, and it's clothing, and it is just kind of a funny like. I guess it doesn't even. The thing is, I don't know. I guess like, yeah, I don't know what to do with it because also like it's not like anyone else wants to wear it. Like, yeah, wear a thing of my face. I don't know what I'll do with it. I don't know what I will do with it. What is this? I haven't worn this. I'm not going to right now. Okay. Lauren, yes. Every like cat toy and cat stuff that we got from the PO box. So unless someone sent that same cat toy, then that was your cat toy. When are we gonna get a Dream Team IRL stream? I don't know. The only things that I know of that we have like definitely planned in terms of IRL streams are a bunch of like Christmas, New Year's streams. So we were gonna have Dream Team for George's birthday. I just was sick. I was very sick. Well, I wasn't like I felt like shit, but I wasn't like I don't even know how to describe it. Like it like came in win as well. I don't know what it was. It wasn't like COVID though. I still kind of I'm like congested and stuff, but I'm not like I feel fine. Anyway, lore questions you guys would like. I'll refresh and see as I put my clothes away. Oops. I will look in 1 second. That's my stomach. I don't know if you heard that. Oh, you guys are in a drawer. I don't know if you can even hear me. Probably. Two. Oh. Okay. Let's check. You're in a drawer, yeah. Can you talk about why Tommy saw that in his limbo? I'd say that's more of a question for Tommy than me. Because my reasoning is well, it's what pushed the story along, but I don't know what the Tommy's reasoning behind it is, and what Tommy's character's reasoning behind it is. So, I think that the way that I would interpret it is that it's kind of like Tommy wants like this is how I would interpret it, and totally Tommy could completely disagree. So feel free to disregard everything I'm about to say if you don't like it at all. But I would interpret it as that Tommy really wants like for his friends to be able to for it to be simple and for him to just be having fun with his friends. How it used to be back in the early days of the server, and so seeing that, but for his for seeing that, but for Dream, the Dream experiencing what he wants, and of course, Dream is his nemesis, whatever. That's how I would interpret it. But all right. Where are the rest of my? Oh, here they are. Hi, King. Can you confirm the interaction between Dream and Tommy wasn't a forgiveness? It was just understanding. Yeah. No. Tommy wasn't forgiving. Was not forgiving Dream. I think it was I think Tommy had never seen Dream as anything other than just this evil, bastard that's doing all these horrible, torturous things to him, which he did and was, and had never stopped to think about, or even imagine, what Dream was like before, in the past. And so it was more of a humanizing moment of kind of like a, this person's this person's a human too. We're both from the same place, whatever. Um, uh, and it was definitely not a, oh, that means that everything's okay. Like, I think Tommy said the same thing in the lore. He was like, well, it doesn't, I understand, what your goal is, but this isn't how you do it. And I think it was one of those things where in my mind, it was a moment of, before, in the past, you're never going to, if you don't understand somebody's intentions, you don't understand somebody's goals, you don't understand, why what somebody wants, and you go into every situation with a, well, you're evil, or you're a bad person, whatever. Then you're never going to convince the other person. And it's the same thing with, or you're never going to make any ground, with anybody. uh, and I think that, so it was the first time where, um, ever, between Tommy and Dream, where they had any kind of understanding with each other, because they had always just been at each other's throats and had always been, fighting for so long, and had never stopped to really try and understand each other, but especially um, for Dream, as obviously his motives for a million different things had been up in the air, and had been things that not only did the audience not know, but, the the characters themselves don't know either. But yeah, so I'd say it was 100%. It was not it was not a forgiveness thing. It was an understanding, and it wasn't an understanding with a level of forgiveness. It was just understanding it completely. It was just and I think it was more um, of a Tommy going, for the longest time, operating under the impression that Dream's just this, evil bastard that just absolutely enjoys torturing me and whatever. And that's the thing, is you can interpret things how you like, but I'd say that there is an element there, and there is an element of enjoyment from Dream's perspective, because of the past and their history together and whatever. I'm sure Dream does derive some joy from the actions and the things he's put Tommy through and whatever. But obviously, he's not going into it with the intention of, oh, well, I this is my goal is just to bring hell to Tommy, or bring hell to, the server, or whatever. And so I think that the moment of understanding is more understanding that, if that's not Dream, if Dream's intention isn't, or Dream's main goal is not, being an evil person, and, deep down he does have, good intentions, even if he's is an evil bastard for the way he went about things. Um, that maybe there is a way to make it work. Because if you're just pure evil, then, you get rid of it from the earth. Versus if, oh, uh, you've done horrible things, you deserve to pay for them, you deserve to be punished for them, you deserve to have repercussions from them. But at the same time, um, there is a way where we can work together, because we have the same goals, we have the same morals, we have the same, you know whatever in mind. um, that's kind of how I look at it. I don't know. I think it's also, more up for interpretation. So uh, what would have happened if, C. James' imprisonment had lasted longer? I don't know what you mean by that. I think that, the biggest, like, behind people were saying, "Oh, Jim purposely put himself in prison." So on and so forth. I was like, well, yeah, but no. Um, from my understanding of it is, yes, Dream did, purposefully, uh, put himself into the prison, and the prison was a part of, the overall plan, in terms of, it wasn't I didn't the prison wasn't built for Dream. The prison was built for the fulfilling Dream's goals overall, and the ability to do that, and, one of those things was to obviously there'd be certain people that would be more likely to get in the way and unlikely to and also having the understanding of the fact that there was a revival book. um, Dream, after kind of becoming aware of that and coming to possession of one himself, Dream had the idea that, well, what if somebody like Techno or somebody like, somebody strong and I'd say in my mind that it was originally, when I came up with the idea for it, it was more so based on Technoblade. And the reasoning for it was Dream being scared of the fact, well, what if there's more? What if there's more revival books? And what if death is not? You can't stop somebody with death. Like it's scary knowing that you can beat somebody fully and then they're just there. And so he thought the idea of making a prison where, if that ever does come to be, where somebody is trying to stop him, stop his goals, stop hurt the server, whatever, that they'd be able to be stopped by putting them in the prison, which is kind of funny because obviously it kind of ended up being the opposite. But when Dream um, put himself into the prison, it was thought of as a temporary thing, and ended up lasting a lot longer than he had imagined. And also on top of that, he didn't expect that Awesome Dude would let Quackity in to fucking torture him. So that obviously made things a million times worse. But just to clarify, the prison wasn't built for Techno, but it was just like, oh well, seeing Techno's power and stuff back then, and being like, it was one of those things where it was like, oh, what if somebody as powerful as Technoblade, there are people that can be as powerful as as me or whatever, as Sea Dream, and so what if one of them is not on our side, or what if Techno is not in the future, or whatever. If that makes sense. Anyway, soup. I want soup. I love how the one TikTok that hasn't been taken down is the one of you sitting on the toilet. It's like, yeah. It's also annoying because that TikTok was age restricted. So it's like, even the ones that didn't get taken down, like, what is age restricted about that? I don't understand. Like, you see like the tiniest frame of lower leg. Like, what? That is like that one is ludicrous. Like, what is age restricting about that TikTok? What is age restricting? There's nothing remotely bad. Like, I purposely didn't even like take down my underwear or anything, like, for the joke. Like the joke that I was taking a poo. You just see like lower leg, very lower leg, and pants. Like, what? TikTok's like, no, unacceptable. And there's like girls throwing ass on TikTok on the daily. It's like, what? My lower leg is not enough. It's like shirtless dudes. I was about to say shirtless dudes filling my For You page, but that comes across weird. But still, there is people all the time on TikTok. It's not like everyone's fully clothed 100% of the time. You can't even, no knees. Can't show your knees. Okay. So, got that. What's your opinion about Lovejoy and James Merritt's music? I need to know. I love them both. I think they're awesome. I haven't talked to James in a bit, but whenever he was working on music previously, probably it was probably a year ago at this point, but he had shown me a song or two before he put them out, and they were awesome as well. I feel people always have I don't know. People like defaultly have a negative view of a lot of times. Defaultly a negative view of people making music that are from like the online creator space. But it's usually like that. In my mind, it's. I think it's a stigma that's going to go away. soon-ish, because it's like most people who get popular from the creator space are popular because they're creative, and creativity is a big thing for like creative storytelling, and a lot of the skills that are in content creation translate very like one-to-one to, or not one-to-one, but translate very well to making music and other art forms, and writing books, and yeah, whatever. But I don't hear a lot of cleaning going on. It's true. But I'm not okay. I need to. I've like organized my stuff, and now I'm like debating. I'm I'm like packing technically, and so I'm like, what am I bringing? I don't know what I'm bringing, because I'm traveling somewhere in a couple days. So I'm like, I don't know. So I like laid out all my clothes, and then now I'm just like, what am I gonna wear? I don't know. What am I gonna wear? Help me. What should I wear? Okay, so I'll bring. This is hard. I don't know what I want to wear. You know, damn well you're gonna wear that cat beanie. Sure, I like the cat beanie. My hair, my hair is it's so hit or miss. It just depends, and it's also just so different. So it's not even necessarily hit or miss. It's more like one day it'll look one way, and then the next day it'll look another. Do you still have the green cat beanie? Either I do or George does. I know it's somewhere. I might have it. One of us has it. I think George has it. I found my Saikuno scarf. Ow. Okay. Got that. Got that. Nice. That works. We're getting any more drop chats soon. Drop chat. Probably. It's just completely random. Just depends on like what I'm doing. Alright. I'll bring this one. These are Nick's. Why do I have Nick's clothes? That's not mine. What are these? These are mine. The Dreet reveal. No, you could barely see my feet. You could barely see them. People saying I sat crisscross to hide my feet. I did. That's just how I sat. I wasn't hiding my feet. All right. Note those. You guys are so silly. What is red? What is like red match with? I don't know what red matches with. Like a purpley red. I don't know if I bring them or not. I have like these red pants. I don't think I've worn them like on camera. They probably look dumb. Maybe not. I'm bringing them, I guess. Whatever. Okay. Guess that's enough. Huh. I don't mind. Oh yeah, in the meetup vlog, I was wearing them. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what red matches with though. I feel like my outfit didn't match. Did that? Did it match? I guess that probably. I don't know. The blue with the red. I don't even know. I don't know. Wait. I'm actually. I'm trying to look. I don't know if those were the pants. This might be brown. I think I'm looking at my other ones. I think these are. I think those are brown. I think those are not. I think those are brown. Huh. Yeah, I think those are brown. You guys keep distracting me. Okay. All right. Yeah, those are the. I don't think these are red. Those are brown. I'm 99% sure that these are completely different. They're not even the same type of pants. All right. These are fine. Cool. All right. I will. Do I like your cat? Yes, I like your cat. Are you gonna address the ginger allegations? I mean, you can clearly tell that I'm not ginger. I mean, obviously, my hair does have some like auburn in it, but you can look at any photo of me and tell that I'm not ginger. But there's truth that my hair does have an auburny tint sometimes. Just depends on the lighting. That's why when I've mentioned before, I've thrown strawberry in there before when I've said dirty blonde or like, yeah, strawberry, dirty blonde. I think it's, I don't know. My hair is a unique color. It's not. The reason there's so much argument over it is because it's not like usually people, you can just put someone's hair into an exact category. With me, it's like, I don't know. My hair is very unique. It's not. It's like it's very obviously not brown. It's very obviously not like black. It's very obviously not blonde. But then it's like, okay, well, where does it sit then? How would you describe it? And I think that there's people saying that it's brown or wrong, and people saying that it's blonde or wrong, but that it fits into a category like in between where it's not. It's kind of a mix. It's like a mixture of like ginger, blonde, brown, and I don't even know. I guess it's probably those three, all in combination to make the fur ball. Is Patches sleeping? I don't know. Probably. She's probably asleep. Might not be though. I don't know what she's up to. Okay. I think I'm doing that. Sorry, guys. I'm just organizing. It's taking my concentration. All right. Ooh, is it GMM time? It is. Okay, I'm gonna end my space. Bye, guys. I was gonna leave soon anyway, so it's not just because of that. But anyway, whatever. He was gonna make fun of me. Bye. Good morning. I'll see you guys later. I'll do another space soon, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Bye. Love you. Peace.